to Cleveland, and you were loving it, and it was just outstanding. And how about the victory celebration, not just for Stipe, but for everybody in the crowd tonight?
Well, you were telling me you're from here. I mean, they love people from Cleveland. They are a loyal group, and they're a proud group. I mean, this is an awesome town. I mean, they came out in full force for Jessica I and big time for Stipe Miocic. And, boy, what a show he put on. What a crazy fight. I mean, let's take a look at some of the action here. He got rocked here with his left hand. He got dropped. And, you know, Stipe says he was fine, and I believe him. You know, you look at the way he caught himself there. He fell back, caught himself with his hands. It's not like he fell back with his arms. You know, there's different levels of getting knocked down and hurt, but we thought he was hurt. Obviously, it was good for Alistair. Alistair believed that he tapped in the guillotine, but that also part of that had to be the fact that he just got knocked unconscious.
Sure, absolutely.
I mean, there's a lot going on in your mind after you just get completely shut off. Now, let's take a look at that part. Stipe's on top of him. And Stipe just hammer-fisted him, dropped punches down on him.
Vicious.
Oh, nasty. And, you know, he just brutalized him. And once he caught him, he let him right there. Boom, 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 and out go the lights. So, I mean, you can't really fault Alistair for having a distorted memory after that. I probably shouldn't even interview people after they get knocked out. It's not my call. I mean, I honestly believe that when someone gets knocked out, you should just leave them alone for a few days because there's so much missing as far as their memory. Most times they don't even know what happened.
Well, we know what happened earlier. CM Punk's MMA debut, young Mickey Gall, very respectful, but he made quick business of CM Punk's entrance into the octagon.
I got to say, I admire CM Punk for taking a chance. I really do. What he did was brave. It was courageous. But it was delusional. That's my feeling. My feeling when I was watching him hit the bag, when I was watching him train, and I was watching, you know, him punch things, I was like, man, it's not like he can't ever learn, but it's like there's a journey as a martial artist, and there's a path that each martial artist is on, and different people are on different paths. There's a reason why brown belts don't compete with white belts in jiu-jitsu tournaments.
Right.
It's because it's not fair. And what we saw tonight is not fair. It's just Mickey Gall's way better. He's really good. I mean, I watched that kid roll. I watched him take the back when he fought Mike Jackson. He's really good. And I just think that this is, you know, what happens when you take a guy who's an elite young kid and you have him fight someone who's a celebrity who wants to challenge himself. It's not the way to do it.
Right. CM Punk said this is not the end of the journey. He's very classy, inspirational to young people around the world, and what a night in Cleveland, and it finishes the way everybody wanted it to, with the champion remaining Stipe Miocic.
Yes, it finished the way a lot of people wanted it to in a lot of different fights tonight. I mean, it was a great night of MMA fights. If I had to give CM Punk some advice, I hate to harp on this, but I would say fight as an amateur.
Yeah.
Fight people at your level. I mean, he wants to do this. He wants to challenge himself. He wants to continue. God bless him. I mean, he's a fun guy. I like him. But this is not the way to do it.
Well, the way to do it is how Stipe Miocic did it. He did it quickly, he did it definitively, and he remains the champ.